lately, and then we'll ask them a question, and hot off their minds, they're going to have to create or answer that question for us. Let's start with this one. This is fun.
Okay.
On Black Friday, we have the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals that celebrates Cat Friday instead of Black Friday, which basically means that they waive the adoption fees at their New York City adoption center, so the cats will be adopted. So, if you were put in charge of marketing, Big Dumb Improv players, what would be your tagline for Cat Friday? We'll start right here.
Cat Friday. Furry friends who won't trample you.
Nice. Yeah.
Cat Friday. They're gonna hate you anyway, so you might as well get some snuggles in.
Cat Friday. Be like our president and grab one.
Cat Friday. We will take your pets.
Cat Friday. Want your house to smell like pee all the time? Get a cat.
Cat Friday. It's worth staying in line for.
Cat Friday. They're not all jerks.
Cat Friday. It only takes having one to start you toward the path of crazy cat person. Give a hand to our big guy.
Let's do one more. This is fun. A trio of drug thieves in Silver Springs, Florida. Everything happens in Florida. They broke into a home, and they thought they were lucky because they found 3 jars of cocaine, and so they took the jars, they went home, started sniffing the jars, and they were eventually caught, to which the victim then exclaimed that that was not cocaine, those were actually the cremations of her husband and 2 dogs. I would like to know from our Big Dumb Improv players, if you were a sketchy drug thief, what would be your opening line to cremation cocaine?
Cremation cocaine. It only takes one snort to lead you down the path.
Cremation cocaine. Not only will it get you high, but hey, it makes great brownies.
Cremation cocaine. Bringing back people from the dead since 1995.
Yeah!
Cremation cocaine. Once you try it, you'll be hoping all your family members are cremated.
Cremation cocaine. Though it may take longer, you can still get high off of it.
Cremation cocaine. Because it's Florida, that's where all the retirees go, and I thought it was my husband.
Cremation cocaine. This stuff will get you high. I'm telling you, it's gonna get you high. It's gonna get you high. It's gonna get you high.
Cremation cocaine. It's heavenly.
Yeah, why do we keep these beautiful people? Ladies and gentlemen, fear the red pin, it's Jeanette Schreiber!
Ladies and gentlemen, he can computer program his way out of your problems. It's Mitch Madden.
Give it up for the lady that writes her own ballet routines, Caribbean
He does video and he works at OU.
She is really good with trending topics. Give it up for Dallas Franklin.
She moved to Alabama, but she's back visiting for Thanksgiving. Also, she used to be the main event. Now she is the top golf. It's funny.
He's an actor that you've probably seen if you watch your television at 3 o'clock in the morning and buy something you probably shouldn't. Give it up for Jeremy Parr!
If you're lucky enough to be up at 7 or 6 in the morning and you listen to the radio, you've heard this man's voice. It's TJ Brown!
Our first game we're going to be playing is a game called I'll Ask the Question. questions. Basically, this is for all of our improvisers. They're going to be performing an improv scene, but they can only do it in the form of questions. So let's get two people up first. And any time that someone makes a statement, they're going to be temporarily out of the game. And I want us to kick them out of the game by saying, "Bye, Felicia." Ready? Try that on with me. 1, 2, 3.
Bye, Felicia.
Hey, I always have to tell people in Oklahoma that's a lovely twang you have when you say "Bye, Felicia." But I'm going to need you to throw a little urban on it. So be like, "Bye, Felicia." 1, 2, 3.
Bye, Felicia.
Much better.
You all sound so urban. The people for points for this game, they'll be awarded a point for every person they outlast in questions.
Absolutely. Can I get a place where you see different types of people?
Park.
Ooh, the park. Great. All of these scenes are going to be done at the park. We will see. I'll ask the questions. Count it down with me in 3, 2, 1.
Want to go on the slide? Isn't that really dangerous? Why are you so concerned about injury at the park? Didn't I tell you that I want to ride the seesaw? When have we ever not done the seesaw at the park?
Another one in.
What was that?
Could it have been a pterodactyl?
Did you know the P is silent in that?
Where did you hear that?
School.
Do we meet again?
Didn't I see you at Target last night?
Were you wearing that penguin costume?
Don't I always wear the penguin costume?
Leroy, do we really have to do this here in front of the children?
Chelsea, why do you always have to bring up the children?
Is that your dog's poop?
Didn't I tell you?
I told you. Oh,
Why doesn't Brad want to meet me?
Why don't you look in the mirror?
What is it?
When did you get that extensions?
Why are you hating on her? Why are you copping an attitude with me, yo? Don't I always cop an attitude with you, sister? When was the last time you saw him?
2 points for Margaret, 1 for the elimination, another for the savagery.
why do we have arbitrary points now?
Are you so upset at my point?
Why did you not pluralize that, and then you did?
Right now.
When can I not be technical?
When is your birthday?
How many times have I told you about my birthday?
Yesterday.
Are you my dad?
Do you have chicken pox?
Do you want to lick it and see?
Would that make you excited if I did?
Wouldn't you like that?
Why did you put your arm down?
I'm not sure.
Oh my God, why are you here today? It's Sunday. You're not supposed to be at the park on Sunday, Tim. You never come here on Sunday.
Don't you know?
Oh, hi.
Did I tell you to come here?
Why is it always so amazing to you that she controls what I do?
You know that she said.
Oh.
Bye.
Leroy?
Yeah.
Does it look like it's me?
Why can't I get away from you?
Have you tried much?
Didn't I tell you how I can't resist your animal magnetism? The magnetism of a penguin, didn't I tell you?
Why does a penguin's magnetism always drive the women crazy?
I wish I knew.
Is it you again?
How are you?
Do I look like I'm comfortable right now?
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a team challenge. This is Professor Know-It-All. All right, so they're going to divide them into two teams. First team is Margaret.
Yeah! Yeah!
Jeremy.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Woo! Yeah!
And also TJ. So both teams are going to be one professor. Well, both teams are going to be two different professors that are going to be answering questions one word at a time. And you will catch on to it very quickly. What topic would you like to know more about?
Sex.
I would love to do sex, but there's some children in the audience that aren't sure how they got here yet. Shopping carts. One or shopping carts. That's not sex.
Great.
Shopping
So
carts.
how this challenge works will each team will answer the same question, and you will vote for which answer you like the best, and the one that gets the best, everyone in that team gets a point.
What questions about shopping carts do you have?
When are you too old to ride in the basket?
Oh, yeah, we'll start here. When are you too old to ride in the basket?
You
Are
too
Young
to
right.
within
the
other
Peoples.
but
you
Can
Definitely.
ride
in
the
Main.
cart.
So, sir, to answer your question, you're way too young to start jumping into other people's baskets, but you can get into the other carts and you're perfectly fine. The main cart you're good with.
All right. So from this professor, we need to know the answer to the question: when is too old to ride in the basket?
Hypothetically,
You can
Be
always,
in
The
basket.
except
when
you
20
5
under
The
speed.
limit.
So basically, as long as you treat the shopping cart like it's a race car, you're never too old. All right, so now it's time to vote. Which answer do we like best? Do we like team 2?
Team number 1.
I think at this point goes to team 2, to Dallas, Jeremy, TJ, and Margaret. 1 point. All right, we're going to get another question from you guys.
Why do I always grab the cart with the wiggly wheel?
Great. This is a great question. We get this often. Why do we always get the cart with the wiggly wheel? It's over here.
Maybe
You
Should
Not
grab
the cart
that
has
the
wiggly.
eels.
yeah. So the ones with the wiggly eels, no. They have eels. That's why they're squeaking.
All right, let's find out from this professor. We'll start here.
You
Must
Always.
choose
wisely.
because
Eels.
are
Ravenous.
and
Not
nice.
Ma'am, I think we found out the problem. You think you're getting the one with the wiggly wheel, and you're actually grabbing the one with the wiggly eel. So that's the issue there. Great.
Ravenous eel.
It's a ravenous eel, absolutely. So it's time to vote. Which one did you like better? Team 1's answer?
What about team 2?
Or Team 1's answer? more time and we're going to see what our judge in the sound booth says. Team 1's answer! Team 2!
Team 2?
Oh, great, Team 2!
Team 2, so points for Team 2. Good job.
All right, what other question do you have about shopping carts?
How do I keep them from hitting my car?
Ooh, good question. How do you keep them from hitting the car?
Magnetism.
Is
Magical.
so
It
will
Always.
help
when
you
Are.
trying
to
repel
Carts.
from
the
arena
Of.
your
death.
I don't know how to keep it from hitting your car, but you got great advice on how to repel from the arena of your death. That's really important. You can't care about cars hitting your car, or you can't care about carts hitting your car if you're dead. So there you go, you're alive.
Great. So Team 2, how do you keep what from hitting your car?
Shopping carts.
Shopping carts from hitting your car. Perfect. Let's start back.
Grab
The cart.
Firmly
in
The hands.
of
the
Foe. Robot.
gingerly. Then
You should.
exude
the
Confidence. And
anger of
the robot.
devil.
Yeah. So basically, we know what's happening. It's a robot that's coming to push this cart because AI takeover. And then they're going, and then they're doing a thing, and then they're battering a cart, and you're like, no, you gotta exude the confidence of a robot
Yeah.
to kill a robot.
Next one, you built one.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to vote. Which one did you like? Did you like Team 2? Or did you like Team 1? Team 2? Or Team 1? Very close. One more time. Listen, sound booth. Team 2? Or Team 1? Team 1! That's our game. Well, it is time for our first one-liner game of the round. This is a chance to make up points, everybody. We're going to be playing a game called, 185. So basically how this works is they're going to be creating the punchline to a joke right on the spot using a joke that starts with 185 blanks walk into a bar. Bartender says, we can't serve your kind. The 185 blanks say, and it's usually the punchline. So just to get us started for inspiration, can I get an object that you have physically touched with your hands today?
Phone.
What was, everyone said one thing at the top. What was that?
Iron.
Iron. Wonderful. I heard two people at the same time say iron. Iron has been touched.
You're back from out of town. You can have it.
Say it,
All right.
say it.
185 irons walk into a bar. Is that what we're playing? Yep. All right, cool.
should have taken it.
Nope, shouldn't have. The bartender said, we don't serve irons here. The iron said, that's fine. We're steamed. 185 irons walk into a bar. The bartender says, ooh, we don't serve your kind here. The irons say, that's fine. It's too hot in here for us anyway. We'll leave.
Kirby.
185 irons walking in the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. And the iron says, that's fine. Your shirt's wrinkly.
185 irons walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. And the irons say, man, we should have struck when we were hot.
185 irons walk into a bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind. Fine. Iron says, fine, I'll just go burn a shirt somewhere else.
185 irons walk into a bar. The bartender says, oh, we don't serve your kind here. And they say, well, there's not a big enough throne for the rest of us anyway, so... Game up! Okay, it's okay.
185 irons walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve 185 irons here. And the iron said, no, you misunderstood. I said, I ran. And they said, oh, yeah, we're an Iranian bar. Come on in.
185 irons walk into the bar. Bartender says, hey, we don't serve irons here. Iron said, oh yeah, want to get burnt?
Points down.
185 irons walk into a bar. Bartender's like, hey, we ain't gonna serve 185 irons here. And 185 irons said, oh, please, we're so bored.
185 irons walk in the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. And the iron says, that's okay. We'll just go. We're F-E'd up. Science!
No points.
Highest round we get here.
This is the dumb improv.
So 185 golf irons go to the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve golf irons here. And they say, we've been here before.
Points, Margaret.
185 irons walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. And they all sang in unison. 185 irons walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve irons here. And they say, why not? We're so hot.
No points.
Okay. 185 irons walk into a bar. The bartender says, oh, honey, we don't serve your kind here. So the irons say, well, that's okay. We'll just go to the meat packing factory down the street. No.
185 irons walk into the bar. The bartender says, we don't serve your kind here. And the irons say, you know what? The other bartender told me we could stay. You gotta get your story straight. Straightening iron. Come on!
I'll give you a point for pun and pun.
That's what I'll make you do it. 185 irons walk into a bar, and the bartender says, we don't serve your kind. And then 185 irons say, yeah, but if you give me about 10 minutes, I'll be really hot and I'll burn you, man!
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah.
it's that time. Are you guys enjoying yourselves so far? It's that time. We unfortunately must eliminate 2 players.
First elimination.
So let's go to our board. In the lead, we have TJ Brown. After that, I see Margaret with 7 points. And then it looks like in the bottom, unfortunately, is Jeanette and Kirby. So unfortunately, we must eliminate them both. But guess what, guys? They have a chance to get back to the competition at the end of the show. So they're not done yet. But we're gonna have to get some final words from Jeanette.
Jeanette, go ahead and step forward. Final words.
That's fine, guys. It's all right. You know, my dad just flew across the country to see me perform improv, but it's okay that I go first. It's okay. Bye, guys.
Final words from Kirby.
It's the Big Dumb Improv Show, and I guess nerdy and dumb don't match. I'll try and be a little less nerdy when I come back.
And then there were 6. So, let's see. The next game we're going to be playing is an all-play game. This is my movie, and it's going to be team style. So
this is how this is going to work. You guys, we don't tell you this, but some of you get to pick your teams. So, TJ, since you are in the lead, you get to pick your first team member. Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas! It's not high school, You said high school. All right, and Margaret, since you're in second place, you... No, any of the remaining players?
I'll take Kyle.
Kyle Anderson, everybody. And Dallas, which one would you like to pick?
Mitch.
Mitch, everybody. That means Jeremy's over here. It is like high school. It's fine. Okay, so how this game is going to work? It's my movie, so they are in teams.
yeah, so they're going to be creating on the spot. We're going to have one representative from each person step up, so we'll be rotating representatives. But basically what's going to be happening is you're going to give me a genre of movie, and they're all going to say, my movie, my movie, my movie. Once they get to the third one, it's going to be one of their chances. I'm going to say TJ first, since he's in the lead. He's going to have to create a movie right on the spot, giving you the title and the synopsis. And then after that, Margaret will give you one that's the title and the synopsis. After that, you guys will vote which one you'd like to see. We'll see a short little scene from that movie, and that team will get a point of whichever one you want to see the most. So can I get a genre? Sci-fi. Sci-fi. I'm very excited about sci-fi. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, my movie.
The green thing that took over everything. And no one could see what the green thing was because it was all on them and everything. And it just made everybody really, really tense and hype.
Great. My movie. Margaret.
The Tentacles Revenge. It's a film noir kind of film. This tentacle was chopped off after he was attacking other planets. He's on this planet all by himself. He smokes. He finds love. It's a great, heartwarming film.
Great, ladies and gentlemen, you have a choice here. The green thing that takes over everything.
Thank you.
Hold that thought. I'm giving you both options. The green thing that takes over everything, or the what was the title? Oh, the Tentacle Revenge with Lamar. Let's say your vote. All right, Margaret's team. I want to see that.
So I coughed very loudly and my daughter heard me. I'm very annoyed by this, but she's been captured by Tentacle. So I'm going to get back to being captured by a Tentacle. Let's go. Alright. That's all the money I had, so I was pretty bummed out. I'm Dr. This young lady will be taken over by the tentacle. It's getting worse. You can see. What she needs is a vaccination that can only be found. All right, let's take a daring trek to the hills. Go. By this! We are tentacle monsters! Tentacle monster!
You guys came back for me! You guys came back for me!
No, not again! Hands for you! We have points, obviously, to Margaret, Jeremy, and Kyle.
Can I get a new genre? Horror, great. And 2 new representatives. Horror. Great. First, my movie. Please do go first.
Slasher with Tom.
Let's see it now.
Yeah. Well, it's a high school funny horror film where there's a slasher in a small town. There was two songs because of everyone except his favorite match. The talking.
Great. And now my movie.
Paul, my life is Dallas. About my life. The mom who tells me that I need to. Are you sure you want to wear that? Yeah, I am sure. And the sister who's always like, "Ooh, when are you gonna get married?" Horror.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have a vote. Which one are we going with here? Or? John's team, I want to see that.
Are you sure you're going to wear that?
Oh!
like a tramp.
You always look like a tramp.
It's my day job.
Oh, your sister's here.
I don't look like a tramp.
I mean, look at her. She's wonderful.
She is our favorite.
And tramping is not a career choice, Dallas.
Being a doctor is.
Listen, Julie, I get it. You're happily married with 4 kids. Your husband smokes a lot of pot. I don't know what you like, man.
But it's medicinal marijuana, isn't it? I love you. I don't love you.
Who are you?
What?
I'm your brother, you
You know the plastic surgery is still working its wonders.
You always loved me, brother. Why are you so sweet on their side?
Hey, we're the cool kids. She's with us.
Point to Dallas, Mitch, and TJ. I didn't know Ortho could be a biography. Great. Can I have one more genre? I'm so excited. What is it?
Historical drama.
Historical drama. Lovely. Great. Representative, step forward for historical drama. Ready? Winning team will go first. My movie.
Mitch. Black Friday. The stunning tale of a grandma determined to get that 62-inch flat screen TV for $7.99, and don't you forget it, get in front of me, you...
Great. My movie. Stand up. Tell us what it is that you do.
Hi, I'm sure all of you recognize me because I'm really famous on Instagram at Maddie Says Now. And make sure you spell it with an O and not a 0 because Maddie M from my class is trying to steal both my thunder and my boyfriend.
Fair enough. Yeah, thank you, Maddie, everybody. And you guys are also in for a treat. We have the lovely Miss Debbie Westlake in the house tonight. Debbie, what is it that you do?
I am the stage mom for my darling children up here tonight. I'm so pleased to be sharing them with you. Some of them haven't done very well.
Debbie Westlake! Finally, we have all the way from New Jersey, Morty!
I am Death. I am very pleased with how things are going death-wise. I am on vacation, so most of you will probably live through this. I cannot say the same for those up here. You may die, and I will be happy.
Morty, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the scene challenges, each judge will give feedback to the players, and then they will award, and each one will individually award points. We'll get to that once we have the scene. So, this first scene is for, let's see, who's in the lead?
It's my favorite.
Oh, it's your favorite. Great. Great. So, TJ, your team is in the lead. So, would you guys like to go first or second? Second. All right. All right, let's get them up here. For Margaret, for Jeremy, and for Kyle, there's a scene challenge they're going to get. I'm going to drop them this bag that's like Christmassy. You all right? Yeah! So let's get a drum roll for their scene challenge, please. It's a scene in the dark!
I like it already.
Right here. Great. Basically, it is exactly how it sounds, ladies and gentlemen. They're going to be performing a scene in the dark. My God. And in the process, they're going to be making all of the sound effects and everything. So just to get us started, can I get a relationship between two people?
Cousin brothers.
Ooh, cousins. I'm gonna go with cousins. And then, yeah, they're all 3 cousins. I'm saying the 2 of them are cousins when who walks in? Who walks in? What?
Grandpa.
Grandpa walks in on 2 of the cousins. So, if you thought anything other than wholesome family, don't ask me. So we can There we go. Wonderful. We'll see this in 3, 2, and 1.
Your starfighter's dead.
No, you're cheating.
Pew, pew, you can't see. We're in the dark.
You obviously know all the codes and have the ones memorized.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Stacy! Jeremy! Shut the hell up! I'm trying to sleep upstairs, and you're playing your Nintendos. I can't even hear my face peel.
Level up.
Grandpa, it's only 7:14 p.m.
Is it
Jeremy,
really?
don't argue with him, Jeremy.
Oh wait, it's been 7:14 this whole time. Did you switch the clocks in this house for daylight savings?
Jeremy did.
Yeah.
You set them 3 hours ahead.
I thought that was the rule.
I'm so confused.
I wanted to save more time than a normal year. Oh my.
Shut that cat up!
You just sneak a cat in here? You know I'm allergic.
It's done.
Okay, good.
Did you shoot it with the Nintendo gun they use for duck hunts?
Sure did, Grandpa.
That's a good girl. We don't like actual guns in this household.
They actually make them.
Not since your mom died. And scene. All right, we gotta go to our judges.
Well, I really appreciated the family relationship. It reminded me of my hashtag TBT last week, all about my own cousin. So I'm going to give you guys 9 points.
9 points.
All right. Debbie?
Didn't see enough of you. 4 points.
4 points for Debbie. Excellent. 40.
I was gonna give you 10, but then grandfather did not die. I have to take out points for that. But then mother died, so I give you like a 7. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get our next scene players out here. And let's get a drum roll for their scene challenge. It's gonna be this one. Bad Kitty!
Wonderful. So 2 of the people are lucky enough to have water bottles, and 1 just has to be sprayed. So basically how this works is at any time, those who have water bottles can turn to their scene partner, spray them in the face, in which that partner has to say the last thing, change the last thing that they said, whether it be a word or a sentence. Yeah, they work nice and well. TJ, does yours work? So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, can I get, they're going on a journey somewhere. Where are they going?
Arkansas.
They're going to Africa, and something is going to stop them from getting to Africa. Well, who is, yeah.
A lion.
A lion is going to stop them.
Yay!
Yeah. What name would you like the lion to have?
Jackapushka.
Jackapushka. Yes, yeah. Ooh, an authentic Jewish African. Jackapushka. So without further ado, we will see this scene in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Dad. I'm really excited about this journey. You don't respect my personal space.
We've talked about personal space before. That's just what they want you to think.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Dad. I won't let you down again.
Because this
Hey, I'm Jackapushka!
Whoa, it's that lion!
Timmy, we must meet him as equals.
But I thought personal space was bad.
For a lion? That's so good.
Wait, hold on a minute. What's your name, girl?
Bad kitty.
Hey, your hair is really nice today.
Bad kitty.
You smell like lilac.
That means he's accepted you as a friend. That's what lions do when they love you.
Yeah, I'm accepting her as a friend. That's what I'm doing.
Bad kitty!
Yeah, that's right. I'm accepting her as more of a mate.
Bad.
she is.
Yeah,
Unlike you, Dad.
Dad. Jackabushka's family now.
Yeah, my pride.
Bad kitty.
My peeps.
I accept that. Now go off all alone and die.
I can't believe it.
Do you need help dying? Because that's kind of my specialty.
Hey, Larry. Hey, Jackabushka, Dad is sad. We have to be nice to him because, hey, now.
Wait, what happened?
You, Dad, I try to accept you and bring you into his peace, but...
Yeah. My Jackabushka peeps are looking for someone just like your daughter.
Dad, I could have so many friends. I've always wanted to be popular.
Bad kitty.
Dad, I've always wanted not to be an only child.
Bad kitty.
Hey, Dad, stop spraying me with the water.
Accept you the way you are, little Timmy. Ever since you were tiny, you wanted to join the Lions.
It looks like you two are about to reunite and have a long relationship, but there is a cancerous melanoma on your head. but there seems to be a tumor sticking out your forehead that's the size of a grapefruit, and I think you're about to die in a second. That's lions. That's one of the talents we have. But usually we eat people before we're able to diagnose you.
Hey, Jackabushka, I think you saved my dad's life. Maybe you should go to the doctor now. And I'll stay here with my new friend.
And not go to Africa. And not... and not go to that music festival you were going to go to later with the Dave Matthews Band.
Dave Palooza 2017, oh my God!
And scene. Maddie, what say you?
Well, I really liked how the water spray just kind of looked like a filter just right in front of my eyes. So I definitely have to give you guys 9 points.
9
Oh my Dallas, you gave the judges what they wanted. You are such a good girl, the Queen Supreme. I know that you're going to get the crown and the belt, and you're going to have a sash.
What's the score?
90.
40.
If I had it within me, I would.
Where you at? Where you at? Go ahead, come up to us. Go ahead, come up. Yep. Only we do that. It's your birthday. Go ahead, come up. On the Price is Right, you just laugh until what's your name? Lindsay. Your birthday. Hi, Lindsay. Hi. Lindsay, happy birthday, Lindsay. We like to play a game here called Love is Blind. You don't do anything. You just sit and look as pretty as you are, and we're going to step forward and hear our love everything to the audience to the chest. So, can I do an occupation? Butter. Butter? Butter. I love butter. Butter. Darling, I love you like butter. Yeah, sure did. You get it. Oh, yeah.
Lindsay, our love is like butter. It just gets really greasy and messy all over everywhere.
Lindsay, our love is like butter. I usually go for unsalted, but for you, so salted.
Lindsay, our love is like butter. It hardens my veins.
Oh!
love is like butter.
Hey, Lindsay, our love is like butter. I like it on popcorn, on potatoes.
Lindsay, I love it like butter. I don't really get like having up the counter all the time and not.
Lindsay, our love is like a police officer. I always have my handcuffs.
Oh no. Where are we going? Lindsay, our love is like butter. I always feel like I need to. Lindsay, our love is like police officer. I always feel like I need to like hold your head to make sure you don't get hurt.
0 points.
Our love is like a police officer. Don't tase me!
Lindsay, our love is like a police officer, and I will turn on my siren for you any day.
Yes!
Hey, Lindsay, our love's like a police officer. When I'm not great, you make me go bicycle duty.
Lindsay, our love is like a police officer. There's always just like tons and tons of paperwork.
Lindsay, our love is like a police officer, and I give our love a 5.
Points. Lindsay, our love is like a police officer. I put the bad girls in the back seat.
Better than the last one, TJ. Great, can I get just a celebrity that you wouldn't hear about on the news? Jackie Chan. Ooh, yes. Thank you for picking the one celebrity that's not in the news today. Jackie Chan.
Hey, Lindsay, our love is like Jackie Chan. I think it's broken every bone in its body, but it's still real cool.
Oh, yeah. Darling, our love is like Jackie Chan. Where'd it go?
Lindsay, our love is like Jackie Chan. It'll be more interesting if we get Chris Tucker involved.
Lindsay, our love is like Jackie Chan. Wax off, wax off.
No.
Wax off.
Lindsay, all right. Lindsay, our love is like Jackie Chan. We do all our own stunts.
Hey, Lindsay. We've met. Our love is like Jackie Chan. It wasn't great in the tuxedo. That's all I have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time again. We must eliminate 2 more players. I know, it's so sad. So let's take a look at the scoreboard. The lead, we saw TJ Brown. Second, we have Dallas. After that would be Mitch and Margaret. So we must unfortunately eliminate Kyle Anderson and Jeremy Parr.
Ladies and gentlemen, final words from Kyle Anderson.
Bye, guys. Okay, guys.
Oh, do we like
Final words, final words.
You know what? That's my uncle, and he got into improv because of me, and he always says, so I feel like I'm passing the torch to my dad.
Kyle, everybody. Jeremy Parr.
And just like the Oklahoma State football team, I've underachieved.
Shots fired, Cowboy Pete. Boom, boom, boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, are you still having a good time?
We've reached that point point of intermission, but before you go, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know we're all over social media. This is a very fun game. They're going to be writing letters from a made-up camp of your choosing. So can I get something, and they'll get points according to us, whichever letters we like the most. So can I get a made-up camp of some sort?
Camp Westlake.
Camp Westlake?
Yes.
Great, and what is, yes, that's Westlake, Debbie Westlake. And what is it that they, like, what's the topic of that camp?
West Side kids learn magic.
Ooh, Westside kids learning magic. Great, letters from Camp Westlake.
Dear Mom, you need to put this under a light to read this. Love, me.
Dear Mom and Dad, please come and pick me up. I'm being teased because my wand is too small.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm not sure I can continue with magic camp. My favorite dove, Fluffy, died.
Points for sadness.
Dear Mom and Dad, magic can't go from what I thought. It's all just bunnies, but no hats.
Dear older sister, you sent me with the wrong rabbit to magic camp. This is awkward.
Points!
Dear Mary, my former assistant, please come back to magic camp. We have altered all of the bathrooms and facilities to work with you since I sawed off your legs.
Great. Yeah, let's get another camp of some sort.
Woodworking.
Woodworking camp, thank you. Letters from woodworking camp.
D.
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry there's blood all over this, but they cut off all my fingers.
Dear Mom and Dad, please come and pick me up. I'm being teased because my hammer is too small.
Dear Mom and Dad, woodworking camp is okay, but I wish you'd have gave me a more modern one. I think you're supposed to have tools.
Can I add another type of camp?
Wilderness survival.
What is that?
Wilderness survival.
Wilderness survival camp.
Love bear.
Dear Mom and Dad, I'm doing great at survivalist camp. Thanks for the beef jerky belt.
Dear Mom, my sister Julie said I couldn't find my way out of a forest, but now I can. Thanks.
Dear Mom and Dad, I hope you're reading this in the future, and I hope they find me.
Dear Mom and Dad, having me watch Naked and Afraid to prepare for this camp has caused me much shame.
One more time. What's that? Biblical. The fact that you call it biblical camp, you haven't been to one.
Dear Mom and Dad, I've been chosen to carry the cross. I'm so scared.
No point.
Dear Mom and Dad, biblical camp is okay, but I think the priestess is supposed to wear a robe.
Dear Mom and Dad, you were supposed to send holy water, not holy water, the generic version of holy water. I have been banned.
Dear Mom and Dad, the teachers keep teaching me things about the biblical sense. I now know so much.
Holy cow, that was racy. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another scene challenge. Yeah, who's gonna be playing first, Bob?
Ladies and gentlemen, first in this scene challenge, I don't know, it's Dallas and TJ.
And their challenge is going to be.
Guess what? Oh, give me wait, let's see how we have to do this. We have to. Ooh. And now drum roll. And the scene challenge for them is props.
Yeah! That's cool. So the two of them are going to be using props in these scenes. And the only thing they have to do at some point is work in the props and not forget about them, but continually work them in as the scene continues. So just to get us started, where are they? Perhaps a location that's not super fun to go to.
Target.
Somebody's been Black Friday shopping. I'm gonna go Walmart. And what is it that they're doing in the Walmart? Something you would normally do that's not sex.
Fighting.
What's that?
Fighting.
They're biting in the Walmart.
Fighting!
As a child care teacher, I have to take that. So, without further ado, we're going to be biting in Walmart. We will see this in 3, 2, and 1.
Hey, frog guy, with a hand that has also a frog on it. Do you like my necklace?
There's a fancy necklace that you have there.
I got. I like that. Wait, this is inappropriate. I'm married.
Oh, wait a minute. What kind of a married woman just comes up swinging a fancy necklace and says, "Hey, frog guy," with also a frog for a hand, and doesn't expect to be bitten in a Walmart?
What he doesn't know won't hurt him.
You're so wishy-washy with your morals.
Since you've already put your mouth on me, can I check this frog? Oh, his heart's beating faster.
That's my heart beating for you. Oh,
Frog guy, I told you I was married.
you see, I can't read you. You're sending me mixed signals.
Listen, whenever you have a cool necklace, you can send all the signals you want. Hey, frog.
I feel like it's inappropriate for me personally to say anything more about your necklace since you're married. But my frog, on the other hand, he's kind of like a creepy hand that I got here.
Yeah.
So
I was more interested in him anyway.
but why don't you tell him how you feel about him?
Hey, frog guy. I see you have some warts on your nose. That's okay. My husband's a doctor, and he gave me this cool necklace, so I can remove them with a magic touch. Frog guy.
Okay, I admit this is just my hand that looks like a frog.
Yeah, Maddie, what do you say about that scene?
Well, I really loved the like love story, like will they, won't they? It reminded me of my favorite movie, Twilight. So I'm gonna give you 8 points.
8 points, wonderful, yeah.
Thank you, Debbie.
What have we said about biting? Both of you.
You said only if he's attractive.
Yes.
How many points, Debbie?
5.
5 Morty?
I am disappointed there was no pandering. Plus, there was actually healing instead of decay, dismemberment, something like that. So I'd say 3.
Well, 3 of those, yeah. And our next group, go ahead and step forward.
Alright, let's get a drum roll for this scene challenge. Their challenge is All Eyes on Me.
So they're going to be performing an improv scene. When the music is playing, they have to look at each other and make eye contact directly with each other. When it's not playing, they have to look away from each other and still continue the scene. And a round of applause for Mr. Kyle Lasson on TV there. Okay, good. You only get 5 seconds. Can I get, to get them started, a word that is so fun to say?
Torque.
Torque. Yeah, that's a fun word to say. Great. And just a relationship to get us started. How do they know each other?
Brother and sister.
They're brother and sister, yeah. Brother and sister using the word torque. We will see this scene in 3, 2, and 1.
Let's darn fine spackling.
Look at each other.
Darn fine spackling.
Don't look at each other.
Oh. I can tell by your
Look
tone.
at each other. Simple hand, guys.
I can tell by your tone. I don't think you're that impressed.
You know I was the greatest spackler in the 7 continents. I expected more from you. And you give me this?
You're right. I'm always in your shadow. I always want to be more like you.
You want to be like me?
Yeah.
Well, first you have to find the fire.
Fire?
Fire inside!
Oh.
You don't have it.
I do have the fire inside. It's in me. I believe in it. It's building. It's disappearing. Gone away. Just like that. So close. Damn, it's gone again.
It's the beautiful spackling. Before I die, I just want...
Don't die!
I just want you to be able to spackle.
I want you to die in the spackles.
That will complete. Spackle me. Spackle me. Please spackle me.
Spackle, 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 spackle. Death.
And scene.
Blatant pandering.
Well, I feel like they were pandering that one.
No, not at all.
And Maddie says now, what say you?
I say that I really learned a lot about spackling because I've never actually done manual labor. And I'm going to give you guys 8 points.
8 points. Okay, yeah, thank you. Debbie?
Mitch, you were the greatest. You really were. I'm impressed with your beautiful death scene, but it just isn't enough. 2 points.
Oh. Debbie's harsh.
Debbie.
Savage.
Marty.
Wow. So I'll start at 10 for the obvious pandering. I gotta take a couple points off because it was kind of torque free.
Marty's a word guy.
Yeah. But also, she's being kind of rude, so I gotta put it back up 9.
9 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again to eliminate 2 more players. But don't worry, all the eliminated players, 6 of them will come back and compete to get 1 extra spot in the final round. So,
That's like coming back from the dead!
It is. So it looks like in our lead is TJ and Margaret, so that means Dallas and Mitch will get a chance to come back, but they must give their final words.
Dallas, final words from us, please.
Hey, I really tried, but my life's a horse scene and I always lose.
And Mitch, final words?
You know, I didn't really want to win this anyway. Even though obviously torque becomes mechanical, becomes manual labor, but I'm not bitter, Bob! I'm not bitter!
Yeah. Mitch, everybody.
I'll see you!
All right, let's get all the eliminated players back up here.
Eliminated players, time to come back up. Mitch didn't technically leave the stage yet.
Okay.
You gotta touch base. Okay.
It is time for our I'm not dead yet round. it's time for our I'm Not Dead Yet round. Yeah, excellent. Yeah. That's our I'm Not Dead Yet easy. So, try to step forward, everybody. Everybody that's eliminated, we're going to play a game called Rhyme or Die. They're going to be creating a song, multiple new songs, in the style of a limerick. And so basically, if they ever come out of the rhyme, then they're dead. And they don't get to come back.
If you're not satisfied with their rhyme, you can go boo and we'll eliminate them. If they hesitate, they're eliminated.
Great.
If they stay off meter, they're eliminated. If we just don't like what they said, they're eliminated.
If they breathe wrong. Can I get something that's kind of frustrating to you?
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant, yeah. Oh!
Too soon?
Oh, no, I like that. I'm a Lakers fan. Deal with it.
Go away.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start a limerick. We're starting right here about Kevin Durant.
Okay. There was a ball player who left town. He made all of the rounds.
And we think he's kind of a clown.
But he,
That's not the limerick format.
I think we changed it.
Where do I go? Where do I go?
You just died.
Yeah, just die right now.
That's lovely. Yeah, cool. Morty, you made Morty. Can I get something else that frustrates you?
Traffic.
What's that? Traffic.
I drove here on I-35.
And that's when I felt so alive. I was in my car. I didn't have any speak.
If you would have started car, that would have been it.
Ooh.
We still haven't gotten through a whole one.
Not everyone knows what a limerick is. What else frustrates you? News. Dating. Yeah.
Do it like we practiced.
Dating. Thanks right here.
It's so hard for me to find a date. And maybe that's why I'm really late.
I looked at the guys.
And we all lies.
And then
Something else that frustrates you.
Dishonesty.
Dishonesty. Wonderful. We're starting right at the spot. Yep, you got it. Got the end.
Okay, I hate when people lie to me, and it makes me want to scream.
Audiences, 7 about slant rhymes.
Only the best for us.
Yeah, I know.
Only the best.
What frustrates you guys
All
besides not rhyming? What is that? Ballpoint pens. Ballpoint pens.
They get ink all over my hands.
I wanted to go to the sand.
I write and I write.
But I can't see the light.
Man, I just hate my own hands.
Pickle rhyme. I'll let it go.
We made it through.
One more. What else that frustrates you? And we're gonna speed this up. What's that?
Okay.
Bad limericks is what frustrates
Oh,
you.
man.
We're starting here and we're gonna set the beat. We're gonna set the beat.
Limericks that are bad really suck.
They make me want to go choke.
I won't see the...
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeanette is back in the game! Let's give a hand to all the players who participated.
And then there were 2 and then there were 3. The next game is kind of fun. I promise our players won't run. If they sit back nicely, then we'll make it. Try to be. I still like the elevators. Our last and final game is the final round. This is Summer Promoter. They're all going to be performing a monologue. And there are 3 votes that are totally going to be happening. One vote is going to come from our cast players, which will be eliminated. one vote for the judges. If there is some time, we will be looking towards you, audience, to make your choice out of which three of them are to be shared. So to get us started,
Let's that, since she just came back, we'll touch it in, go first. And guess what, the score? 5.
No.
scores at this point do not matter. Yeah. So, Matt is going to... No, Debbie.
This is sudden death.
It is sudden death.
All right.
So, Jeanette's going to be performing a type of speech. Give me a type of speech. Something, a speech you might have to do.
Eulogy.
Graduation. And she's going to be performing it in the style of something. In the style of
Rap.
like a rap. So I'm going to say she's going to have to do it very hip-hop. It doesn't musically have to be rap, but I'm going to say it's going to be hip-hop. If you go musical, let's do it. And so, without further ado, graduation speech done in style of rap.
Yo, my fellow classmates, we worked really hard to get here. My fellow classmates, that's you. We earned our graduation cap this year. Yeah. You know, it's gonna be really hard in the real world. What? You know we have to stop being little boys and little girls. Oh man. Adulting is hard. But I know you're gonna go so far. What up, my graduation homies? Can I get a yeah? Yeah. Studied all 4, 12, 14, however many years it took to get through. We learned that sometimes just showing up is enough of what you gotta do. Show up in your life and do what you promised and said you'd do, and it'll make it all right. Oh yeah!
All right, let's see. Do a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can get a thumb war. TJ goes down.
Okay, go ahead, step forward. TJ's going to be doing a speech. What kind of speech?
Best counsel!
Oh, it's a best man speech. He's going to do it in the style of what?
Shakespeare!
Oh, he's doing it. It's now art making a Shakespearean speech. Yeah.
I'm watching.
Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Shakespearean best man speech.
Hear ye, flowers, wedding guests, and friends. For I have noticed this man and his new bride. Since we were we little lads, hopping through the woods, the kingdom of the man with the orders and the do you think someday we will meet someone and we will be married and happily ever after? And he said to me, yes, I believe it, you shall be happy, but I shall live a life of servitude for the king up in his castle, doing various chores, walking his dog, cleaning his whatever there was before windows. And yet, he meets the fair Elizabeth, who I had my eye upon. The one
to marry. And he flashed his shillings and his underlings. And he took her from me. But since we are long friends, I have accepted that you shall be happy.
Yeah. Drink! We're just in order to speak Shakespeare. You just have to talk like Bill Cosby. Friend Margaret, she's giving a speech. What speech is she giving?
Student council.
Ooh, student council speech. In the style of what?
Slam poetry.
Slam poetry, student council. I'm watching.
Yo, students, hey! Here I'm going to try to say, well, I'm gonna run for president, hey! What is coming today? You thought you were gonna be here for a speech? Nope, it's me! I'm giving this teach! What? My teacher, shadow team is great! Man, she never knows what to say! Hey! You know what I say? Say! It's gonna be a good day! What? That's right! I made you all cheer for me! I'm gonna be the best president you see! It's gonna happen! It's gonna work! Man, now watch me twerk!
Student council president is just. Ladies and gentlemen, now is your time to decide.
You guys,
yeah, go ahead.
you guys are all going to decide by round of applause who you're going to vote for. We're going to take your vote first. Judges will be deliberating. They're going to pick their favorite, and then if it's a tie, it's up to the old contestants, all the contestants who have been eliminated, to make the final vote. So they're just kidding. Jerry.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. Go again.
I think TJ gets the audience vote.
That one, yeah.
Judges, do you have a decision on who you guys think should be?
Well, of course, but the absolute best is going to be Margaret.
All right. It's now there's two. So that means Jeanette has been eliminated. However, it is up to our former players to make the decision. So do you guys have a choice or a representative? They're deliberating. Hey guys, did you know that OKC Improv teaches classes?
Yours is the best.
We do classes. Also, hey, guess what, guys? After this, there is another show at 9:30. Hey! You'll see 3 different groups come up on the stage and perform some improv. So check it out. You can upgrade your ticket for $5.
When are your convenient classes?
They're right at the top of the new year. So
January.
In January, that's right. That's as vague as that answer gets. Yes, we have an answer.
Yeah, we have an answer.
Who would you like?
So, we voted for our student council president, Margaret!
What? Ladies and gentlemen. She came for Thanksgiving and she got to perform even though she moved away. Margaret Shelley is our